Gotta make sure
You're a bit taller than me.
Gotta make sure nobody
Okay.
falls.
There we go.
All right, ready when you are?
Yeah.
All right, what's going on? This is TK from Comic Siren, the Gulf Coast CW. We're out here at CajunCon, day 2, with one of the legends from Peanuts. Patricia Pats, how you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I am doing great. I'm ready to talk to a whole bunch of people, and I'm just excited to be here. This is a pretty amazing event.
It's a pretty amazing event. I'm really, it's a first-year event, and a lot of times at first-year events, you don't have a lot of people that show up for it, and Scott Innes and Nicole have just done a next-level job of getting amazing people out here, amazing vendors out here, and making it really spectacular. And the fact that it's a first-year show is just next level.
I gotta say, it's pretty phenomenal, and I really hope it kicks in, just catches on. A free event. I just thought that was so cool because it's for the fans. They get more chance to buy things from vendors, and especially times when, times are tough. But
times are a little tough.
Having to be able to, have that option, just be able to have more spend on the vendors. That's just so cool.
Yeah.
I really hope that catches on in the future, because that's just phenomenal in itself.
Exactly.
But I was going to ask first. So have you seen any cool cosplay out here for Peanuts yet, or any?
I haven't seen much for Peanuts at this show. I've been to other shows where it's been like one show. It was a mother and daughter, and they came in with big, huge foam heads and the costumes and everything, and that was really fun. But I haven't seen a whole lot at this one yet. But there's 80 guests here. It would be really hard to choose which guest you were going to emulate. You know what I mean?
Outside of Peanuts, has there been cosplays that you were like, oh, hey, that's cool? Anything?
Yes, Pippi Longstocking. There's a little girl going around, and she's got a bucket, and it's got a handle, and she can press the button, and bubbles come out of the...
I saw that yesterday.
And
that's pretty awesome.
Her shoes are roller skates that are covered with mop brushes, like scrub brushes, and so she's shuffling along. It was amazing. It was amazing. Yeah, that was the epic one.
That's so awesome. So I wanted to say with Peanuts, what was one of the coolest things about being on that set? Whether it be hanging out with the cast or just, experiences throughout the years? Because that show's been around.
I got to meet Charles Schulz, which a lot of the other kids didn't get to meet. So that was pretty epic. But I think a lot of people don't really know Bill Melendez, who was our director. He was also an animator, and he was the voice of anything that was not a child. So Snoopy, Woodstock,
all the
teachers, the womp womp. Apparently that was a mix of his voice and a muted trombone.
That's cool.
And and he was just so funny. He was just a character. If you ever get a chance to go online and look up an interview with him, he was just a character. And everybody associated with it was just some of the most lovely people I've ever met. They loved working with kids. They treated us with the utmost respect. But they didn't forget that we were kids, and they let us be kids. And there's a lot of people in the industry who don't, they want you to act like an adult.
Right.
And you're not. You're a kid. You're going to do kid things, and that should be okay. And for a lot of people, it's not.
Right.
For the Peanuts people, it absolutely was.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And all of us have said it's such a surreal thing to be able to look back on that time in our lives and know that we were part of something so iconic.
What was throughout the series? What was one of the favorite episodes or favorite moments with the show? Through character development or...
Christmas is obviously the most iconic of all of the shows, My favorite moment in Christmas is when Linus is doing his soliloquy, and he says, and the angel Gabriel says, "Fear not," and Linus drops his blanket. It's such a profound moment that if you're not paying attention to, you can miss.
Right.
But in that moment, he believed every word that he was saying enough to drop his security blanket.
That's awesome.
Right? And there's so much about Peanuts that now as an adult, I look at, Charlie Brown had chronic depression.
Right.
Linus had massive insecurity issues. Lucy's a narcissist. Peppermint Patty has ADHD. Each of these characters are so recognizable to other people in our lives or to ourselves, right? I am so Peppermint Patty, it's ridiculous.
That was probably one of my favorite characters growing up. I related to because of ADHD.
Okay, right? And so I think it's a disservice that a lot of younger kids don't watch these shows, because I think by watching them, they're going to learn so much about the world around them and different personalities and how to deal with them. And the greatest thing about all of these shows is, even though they had their peculiarities, even though they weren't always their best selves, they still had friends. And they weren't perfect with one another, but they kept those friendships and they worked on those friendships, because friendships are important. We have become a very, very lonely society, and we need connections. We need friends. We need people that we can call at 3 o'clock in the morning and go, "I'm not in a good place."
Right.
And have somebody go, "I'm on the way." And show up with, hot chocolate and a movie to watch. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I have been so blessed in my life to have those kind of people, but I recognize that not everybody has that. And we are a people who need those connections. We don't do well in life without those connections. And men need them with other men, women need them with other women. We need it within our families, and we just don't have that right now. And I think when you watch Peanuts, you can see how they make those connections, even being imperfect.
That's so amazing.
Thank you.
Well,
you didn't expect that
I know, that's awesome.
From an interview with me, did ya?
That's still awesome. So awesome. So can't keep you out here all day.
Yeah,
gotta let you get back to the fans. Is there a place on social media where fans can be able to find you? Or?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook the most.
Okay.
It's Patricia Pat's voice actor. I do have a private page. I talk political stuff on there. You don't want to hear my political thoughts. So come find me at Patricia Pat's voice actor. I do have Instagram. It's Patricia Peppermint Patty Pats. Yeah, I know. That's a lot of P's, isn't it? From Peanuts, no less. But I'm on Facebook much more than I am Instagram.
All right, that's amazing. So make sure to come out here. This is day 2 of this event, and we will see you in the multiverse. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.